Good evening. Hi, Joanna. First on. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? There is a number of fireworks going on, to be expected at this time of year, I guess, but going on outside, so hopefully that doesn't get too loud. Thought this evening we would make some more Christmas cards. I'm in need of batches of Christmas cards to be made, so I thought, why not share with you all? So I thought we'd make 3 at the same time this evening and see how that goes. Hello, hello. Hey, Kathleen. So we had our time change yesterday evening, so early hours Sunday morning last night, so we went back an hour here, which means for some of you there's a difference in when I would normally be going live until your clocks change. So Kathleen, I think yours are next weekend, aren't they, in the States? Yes, just said we have it next week, so we'll be back in sync next week. Evening. So let's get the camera turned around and we will start making. Evening, Lizzie. How are you? Right. Let me get the camera for you. And we'll get my desk. I've got lots of bits chopped out already tonight. I'm organised because one of these cards, or one of the style of card, I like the hour later. I can get the roast in the oven and watch YouTube without trying to do that. Perfect. You're not trying to multitask. The hour later works better for you, does it? Too early. I thought we'd make another few cards with Decorated with Happiness, because last week I made this, or the week before? Can't remember. Anyway, I cut some of these baubles and didn't end up using them because they were too big. So I ended up making, I will just grab it ever so quickly, wherever I put it. I made this one. So I made this one with you for those that were here, which I loved, and the bright baubles, but didn't end up using these bigger baubles. So I thought we'll make some cards using them. So Claire says I've been using this set this afternoon. Are you enjoying it? Kathleen ordered it because of me last week. We held her on Friday night. Yes, I know, right, Sylvia? Class on Friday. Exciting. We've got Boughs of Holly on Friday and Saturday night. I am looking forward to that. So I've got 3 of those. Now, as I said, I'm going to sort of batch make these, actually. So we'll get 3 cards, but 3 different colourways, because we're going to have some red baubles, some gold glimmery baubles, and some copper. We've gone copper foil. So we've got all of them lined up to go. I've cut some coordinating stars. Done something funny to my arm. Just my top part of my arm is really achy, and as ridiculous as it sounds, leaning forward to pick up the tiny little stars, I'm like, oh, that really hurts. Nothing major. I think I've just pulled something. Can't complain really. So right, let's do. So we've got our stars. They're also in the die set. They come in die set. You get lots in this, actually. I've cut that one and that one. So slightly bigger, slightly smaller. And then there's these ones as well, and an even bigger one there. So you get a range of them in the set. And then I have cut out a load of Branches. Oh, Claire got her class back. Fab. Kathleen says, this is one of the Christmas sets I haven't ordered yet. To be honest, I'm hoping not to falter. I haven't used adhesive sheets behind these because these I'm going to watercolour, and these I want to stick onto white layers, and I'll show you why. So I haven't done the adhesive sheets. A, because I was doing it between having my dinner and watching the Strictly Come Dancing results. And B, because I wasn't that organised. Cherry says, watching you live again. Daylight savings for you, morning 7:30. A more respectable time, hey? Oh goodness. Arm's been aching since your booster. At least we're getting the boosters. It's a good thing, but it's achy arm, not so good. Not so good. Right, we're going to stamp. So the 3 greens I am using are Evening Evergreen, Shaded Spruce, and Old Olive. I think I had. We've got 3 greens. Good evening. Right, so we've got our 3 greens, and we are going to stamp, and then we're going to watercolour. So as I say, we're going to do a bit of batch making. I should do 4 because I'd get 4 backgrounds out of the 1 page, but I haven't cut the baubles for 4. I could quickly cut some more baubles, couldn't I? Oh no, actually, I think in my little tubby here, I have the silver ones that I didn't use last week. I have, and I've cut more things out. Look. I cut a load more of those ready to go. So I've got more of that card ready to go, but I have got some silver ones. That's good news. So we can do 4, which is exciting. Right, let's do 4 pieces of white. This is what you've got to do with your Christmas cards, isn't it? We don't want to be making individual one-offs for all our cards. Special cards, for sure. But some of them need to be the same, don't they? Good evening, everyone joining. Right, let's stamp. So we're going to stamp all the Shaded Spruce first. Doesn't matter. That's just the ink pad that was at the top of the pile. I wasn't playing favourites. Right, let's do... let's see. So we're going to stamp down the side. That's 1 done. And we're going to layer these. So there is a Global Design Project Challenge. I'm giving you a little sneak peek. Don't tell anyone. That is coming out tomorrow, and the theme. So I'm on the design team for that. So the theme that we are sharing tomorrow morning is trees. Now, I couldn't find many tree stamps in my stash. I've got the what have I got? Grassy Grove, and I've got the Mountain Air stamp, but didn't have many trees. So this is the design that I am sharing on my blog tomorrow. So you're all getting a sneaky peek. Plus I'm making 4 more of them so that we can build up our Christmas stash. So Shaded Spruce, done. Evening Wendy. Let's bring in some Old Olive. So I'm just going to give that a little wipe with the chamois. do old olive. So just building that up. And stamping these. Who's been super organised and has made all their Christmas cards? I think by the time we get to the 1st of November, you're in one of two camps: not yet started, mildly panicking, or you're well ahead and well on top of it, aren't you? I'm in the first category. I haven't really made that many mildly panicking. Hazel's made all of hers. Gold star. I've got cards from my lives, and yeah, I've just not made enough. I have made cards, I've just not made enough. Julie's not yet started. Pleased to hear I'm not the only one. Okay, so this is Evening Evergreen now. So I'm going to come in with Evening Evergreen. Really quick to do. Branches are good, aren't they? So just build that up. And I love the Evening Evergreen. On there. They are lovely, aren't they? Just building it up as you go down. That's another one done. And then yes, I need to go bish, bash, bosh. Yes, I know. Yeah, one branch, one bauble, done. That's what we all need, don't we? We need cards we can make quickly that still look fabulous. Right. Okay, so you could leave it like that. I'm going to add the extra layers because thanks, Brian. You could leave it like that and you could pop your baubles on and you'd be fine, but I want to add the branches to add extra texture. So for this we're going to use our watercolor branches. I am just going to make this matte messy and I'll get a clean one in a minute so that we can do lots at the same time. And that's what we want to do here. We want to do a whole load at the same time. So we're going to bring in all the branches that we've got. Although I need to just wind through a few more, I think. So I'm too short, so I'm going to wind through a couple more with this die and some Fluid 100 paper. So I'll just wind that through. Not counted, so grab my it's looking a lot like Christmas. It is. Branches. That one. And I want the last one. Okay. There we go. Right, we've got all our branches. And we are going to cover these in water. Now, if we move this out of the way, we can use our spritzer to help us a little. So we can make these wet, which is a nice quick way of doing it. I've just used all the water in that. And then grab the paintbrush for the ones we just missed. So we're going to now add our, we're swooshing, Hazel, we're swooshing. Are we ready? Julie missed the beginning. I'm using the Decorated with Happiness bundle. So that is the die set and the stamp set. The dies are called Decorated Pine dies. But the bundle is in the mini. So we're going to add. So this is shaded spruce. So we're not being delicate about this. We're just swishing on the ink to each of these. I'm going to get my refill. Where would my shaded spruce be? Regals. Let's grab a block. Loving the swishing. Love it all in one go as well. I said this last week. So if you were making lots of these, this is definitely the way to go. Oh, that's dark. Let me bring in. So we've got some shades. They look a bit of a mess at the minute, but it's okay because we're going to keep adding the greens. So don't worry that they look a complete mess right this minute. I promise they won't stay that way. Right, what other green have we got? Evening Evergreen. Now this is quite a dark ink, so just be not too heavy with this ink. It says going in very dark, but I'm going to add the ink. This paper's just going to go in the bin when I'm finished, but that's okay. Right, we're looking at lovely already once they're coming together. You could kind of do one Evening Evergreen, one Shaded Spruce, one Old Olive, and mix and match them that way. But I like the mix of the tones on the same branch. Last week they were like bright and parakeet and granny apple green and stuff, weren't they? Whereas this is all the sort of more darker tone, the darker greens. And olive. Don't stick your brush in. No, I had to move the water over this side because my tea's over this side. It was a close call, Liz. You know me so well. I'm left-handed, so the water's going that way and the tea's on the right-hand side. I'm good. I'm just going to bring in some Old Olive to some of these branches. I've got different greens. Can all Christmassy. And of course, we're making 4 cards at once here. So if you've just joined and you're thinking, whoa, that's a lot of branches for one card, these are going on 4 separate cards. So we're multitasking, making our branches. So evergreen. They kind of mix together then, don't they? Bit old olive. Make a whole new green by mixing them. As long as there's no sort of white patches still coming through. And I haven't worried about cleaning these out too much either. You could, but again, I was in a bit of a rush to get them cut before I came on live, but I don't think it matters. Which we have more old olive. Here. It just looks a big old green mess at the minute. The more shaded spruce. And that's the beauty of the watercolor paper as well. It can take this amount of water and not buckle and go strange. So yes, Brian. Let me get to that. You're funny. I think it's missing a little bit. I'm just going to find a bit more green. Hang on. Just what it was missing. Well, that's dark. So I think we're nearly there, aren't we? We've got most of them covered. So just mixing a bit of water so that they're not too dry. You don't want that kind of brush stroke on them. I think, are we there? Are they all covered? I think we're good. I'm going to add a few more darker tones to some of these. Pretty. A bit of olive to that one. Don't want them too limey. There. Right. There we go. So let's get these dried. And I'm going to heat gun them. So, here goes. Why are you thinking of Kermit the Frog? Put the lid on this. Or at least put it out of the way so I don't drink it. Just missing a bit of green on that tip there. Just noticed that. These will dry pretty quick, actually. Although they're covered in the green ink, they'll be okay. Like drying leaves, isn't it? Big old pile of greenness. It's going to be worth it. I'm kind of drying one on top of the other so that it continues to dry the one underneath rather than drying them separately. Just being a bit, trying to be quick. They feel good. Okay. Now we have a forest. Is anyone crafting along with? Is anyone else making a big pile of green branches? Okay, so let me clean the mat and move that to one side. And put my brush somewhere. Somewhere. So, in with the new mat. Kathleen is working on baby shower. I'm assuming baby shower invitations are not covered in green ink, but I'm sure they are beautiful. That's good that you're getting time to work on those. You'll be busy with those. Do you like a 3D box, Louise? Right. Let's bring in our pages. So again, let's say we're making 4 at once. So can you see if I move you out? Hopefully we can see kind of the 4 together. They look nice, don't they? Look. Nice. All together. Right, we're going to snip these. And if you want to, you could poke a few of these out if you wanted to, but I'm not going to spend time chomping all of those out because they're going to be with the green coming through anyway. So we're going to have 3 on each card. Just chopping the stems off because we don't need those bits. And chop that one. Just to rearrange that slightly. And this one. Don't the different tones just look pretty together? So that's going to snip. I'll put it down now. Love the branch, love the leaves. Kathy says working on Christmas cards, but no green on them. What colours have you gone for, Kathy? What colours are your Christmas cards? Are they non-traditional or have you just gone kind of reds with no greens? What's your colours? Right, we've got this. branch. I'm going to move that up actually. Together. Do a little bit of snipping. And cherry cobbler and gold. Ooh, pretty. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, so we've got our branches. Now we're going to do the baubles. So these are going to stick onto, I think I'm going to go white on all of them. We use a little bit of glue. And we will, these don't need to be completely covered in glue, so you could use the adhesive sheets. Just a small amount of glue, and then stick them onto the edge. I'm going to do that with all of these. Now, get these done. Pruning, yes. So we use this bundle for one of our Brian King and I have a super awesome fun time card kit that we share roughly every other month, and we had one which you can still get the replay of the online, but you can't get the kit anymore of this. And the lovely Hazel, who is on here, did a similar technique with her baubles where she didn't have the kind of see-through, and it's just a different look. I think the bauble works well kind of depending on where you're placing it. It looks good that you've got the see-through and the cut-through, but this makes them look like a solid bauble rather than just the outline. I'm just going white on each of these, but oh, that's a bit close, isn't it? We don't need it that close. Let's not make life hard for ourselves. You feel a sense of you feel like a film star, Hazel. Wow, what can I say? It's a very good idea. So got green fingernails now. It's going to be a good look for work tomorrow, isn't it? Hopefully it will wash off with a good hair wash. It will come out. Right. I've got sticky fingers now. Ugh. Go around this side. Trying to do too many at once. Let me cut those. I sense some pruning coming on. Right, we've got a few more to do. Gluey fingers, gluey fingers. I'm quite concentrating. Right, just the silver ones to go. These are gorgeous baubles, actually. They're a really nice shape. I like them. I do kind of wish they had an outline, kind of a solid outline of these, but please tell me I'm not. I'm thinking they don't, because I'm sat here gluing these thinking I've not looked through. Yeah, I don't think the ones that cut the no, they're a different shape, aren't they? The stamps. Suddenly had a moment thinking there was an outline one for the stamps, and they would have matched, but they don't. Right, we are done there. Okay, so we're going to snip these out. Can you we ready for the cutting? Glue on the mat. And back in my scraps. So you're just going to go around the outline of the bauble. Very easy to snip away. And then it gives you that. I like the white. You could, of course, back this in any colour, or even vellum would look, it would kind of give it that glassy look. You could still see through, but not quite. It would kind of give it a frosted sort of glass look. Should look pretty. I think I mentioned last time we went to the garden centre the other week, and it's so nice looking at all the pretty baubles, but it makes me want to choose a whole new set of baubles and decorations for our tree. And simple buzzy cutting, yeah. So he says even I could manage that. Yeah, you just got to go around the outline. Just follow the edge. Not too bad at all. Where have you been, Katie? Let's have a look. Lovely day out walking in wet Westonbirt Auditorium. Got a bit soggy. Is it? I don't know if it's been dry here until this evening with us. Been up to too much today. The lion was a very welcome lion actually this morning. It was wonderful. I've got glue on my mat and I keep catching it with my hand. Oh, the red glimmer is pretty, isn't it? Do you like the glimmer paper? Both the gold and the red. My favourite. We've got lots and lots of baubles now. Hi, Susan. Right, so we have bronze one. This is the copper. This is the brushed copper paper, or cardstock, I should say. Where it's got the different, the mixed kind of pack. 12 by 12, but you've got the mix. You've got kind of the champagne-y colour in there as well, haven't you? Yeah, if I was sensible about this, I could have die cut these with the adhesive sheets, but few dots of glue and you're away. And then I just need to assemble. Okay. And then we've got 4 Christmas cards made all in one go. And it's only 9:15, or just coming up to 9:15 for us. Not bad. Oh yeah, I know. And we've got Halloween. It's very autumnal, isn't it? Especially this week. It's all sort of Halloween weekend, isn't it? And here's me cracking on with Christmas cards. Who's been pumpkin carving then this weekend? I'm sure there's been lots of that going on. Okay, we are done. Right, let's get that out of the way because that's all sticky. Get all of those bits in the bin, and then we can pop our baubles on with some. Oh, these are not stuck down. Here's me. I'm getting ahead of myself. So branches just need a little bit of glue. I'm just gluing that on the tips. I'm not gluing, well, sorry, not the tips, the back part of the branch. I'm not gluing this part because I want that to be raised up. That's the whole point of having done those extra layers. So the stamping's nice, but then just want that extra texture. And just pop them. If there's a little bit of overhang, that's okay, because you can just snip that off. Oh, I've moved it. Because you want it to line up as you want the branches to be, rather than trying to line it up against the edge. So we can always trim that off. That's one done. That's 2. And 3. So again, I've just put the branches where I want them, but these edges, just tidy those up once they are on. Is that one done? I love how the dark evergreen sits over the top of the other colours. So pretty. Fingers are so gluey. I'll just do one with my chamois. And make them all green now, even greener. It's inevitable to have green fingers with this amount of green ink going everywhere. That was going to happen. Okay, 3. And the final one. I don't know how fun it is watching 4 cards of the same card being made, so but it definitely helps. I'm hoping it helps give you, you know, ideas for mass producing your own cards, knowing you don't have to make completely different every time. As I say, it's nice to do the special ones for sure, and I don't want to be sat making hundreds of the same card, but 4 or 5, or even a little batch of 10 if you're making lots of cards. A good way to kind of get your Christmas cards made if you are making a lot of them. Right, that's all the foliage done. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we can pop on baubles. No. I have 1. 2. 3. I'm going to tie some linen thread around this one. Oh, itchy eye. I've probably now got a green eye, but it's less itchy. Okay. Then I had the coordinating stars for like extra embellishments. Now I'm just going to do a small dot of glue. Two, 3, 4, 5. Now where is my doodah? Drop that onto the glue. So we've got our copper one done, and or nearly done. I'm going to put a sentiment on each of them, but I'll do all the sticking down first. I can do the same with the red one. You can do different or same placement of your baubles. I'm kind of just catching the branch so that it looks like that's hanging on there. This one we've got the twine coming onto, and then this one's further up in the branches. I might pop some glue dots underneath here, just where that's lifting slightly. I want that to stay. And that one, just to hold it. More linen thread. So Louisa's may have swayed me to get this bundle. It's gorgeous. It's really lovely. Very, very Christmassy. So there's the stamped baubles that you can die cut out as well. So they're a different shape. These die cut ones are lovely. that one. Oh, red stars. Let's do our stars. Should do them sort of similar. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here comes the glimmer. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that one's popped. Back. Stay. Stay, stay, stay. Stars in there are gorgeous, aren't they? Looks like a real tree. Well, that's what I was hoping for, Hazel. Like the side of a tree, like kind of, yeah, hopefully that's what I was going for. So I'm glad it does. Right, let's do these final ones. Silver. Doing the other, it's not a massive thing that burned, but I was doing my dinner the other night, and I put my hand into a pot to get something out, and I burnt mine. It's got much better, but I just dabbed it against the edge of the pot, and it's so quickly it's like burnt. But thankfully it didn't do much damage, but I had short little mitt things on rather than a full oven glove, and I just caught the back of my hand. It was silly, really. Right, let's do that one. I love the gold glimmer. Love it, love it, love it. It's so pretty. Yeah, it needs a cat, doesn't it? Knocking off the baubles. Needs a gizmo. Right, let's do some twine. Wouldn't be right without too busy walking over your DSP in a minute. Use that cheeky one. Kathleen says, love the silver baubles. Are they your favourite, Kathleen? Nice to see them in the different colours, isn't it? So we'll get our stars on. I don't have silver stars at the minute, but I think what I might do, rather than cutting some out, I will just pop some rhinestones on that one. Saves me getting up to cut out. The stars. Okay, so we've got our twine. We just need our glimmery stars. 2, 5. One, 2, 3. These are so good. And then some rhinestones on this one because I can't not cut now. So I think let's do some rhinestones. There we go. Rhinestones on that one, and then we need a sentiment. So I think I'm going to do, where did I have the set? So I've got Christmas greetings and boughs of jolly, and I think I had the boughs of jolly on the original one that I have made, and it just fitted nicely on the edge. Might do some of them in different places. Now this is a bit risky. I probably should have stamped it before I finished all of this. Here we go. 1, This is Evening Evergreen. Dark, but not a black. So just gives you there. And then what colour shall we put these on? So if we put them on, I think maybe some on a red and some on a green perhaps. So let's go real red and Evening Evergreen. Or yeah, I have got my Evening Evergreen has run low. I'm going to order some more. So I've scored them at 10.5 and cut. So there's 2 bases for that one. And Kathleen's sitting down, I'm loving this. I was trying not to falter. Oh. Okay. 4. And we've made just 1 minute to go. So you can glue them on in 1 minute. 4 cards in an hour, which I think is not bad going. Let me just check the size of my white before I go gluing that. I think I'm good. Skinny border, but I'm good. Jen says hard to pick a favourite, but she's team gold. I know, right, Brian? I just thought, come on, make a really simple card. Done. I mean, you could batch make 100. I'm going to go gold onto the green. So I'll go Evening Evergreen with the copper and silver onto the red, I think. Let's do, because they're all the same backgrounds, but just that. Turn that over and give it a score. And then this one, the glimmer. And done. There we go. You could put an inside into those as well if you wanted to, just to keep it super simple, without too many layers. Haha. But what do you think? There you go. A Christmas tree down the side of the card with the branches. So quite a full card, but you've got 1 in each of the colours. So gold glimmer, foil, using all your specialities just to give it a little bit of extra something. Sue says great cards. Oh, thank you. No, I know more with Baubles of Holly, but if you do have it or you were tempted last week, it gives you more ideas. And if you want even more ideas, then the online only version of the super awesome card kit is still available on my website. So there you have it. Thank you very much. Have a fabulous week, whatever you are up to. I am back to work. I am back to work tomorrow, having had the half term off with Joshua and some time at home. Yeah, back to it. And then Vienna the following week, which I am so excited for. So if you're going to be in Vienna, it would be so much fun to be able to see you in person and say hi. Oh, Sylvia, you're so sweet. So yeah, have a good week, everyone, and I will see you next Sunday. Take care. Bye for now.